Hey everybody, we're back with more Final Fantasy 15. The spooky Final Fantasy 15. I don't know what that intro was. This episode we are going down here to Close Encounters of the Terra Kind. I did pick up one of these Monster Hunter quests in between episodes. Not really a big deal. We were supposed to drive all the way down here. We drove most of the way. Got a mile 3.6 left. The extreme. Last episode we got 100,000 XP. For doing a Final Fantasy 14 quest. It's kind of wild. And we got a summon that's, I guess it's unique to the Windows Edition? Or patch 1.37? I don't know. Song is not very extreme. Is this Final Fantasy VIII? Waltz for the Moon. That's 8, isn't it? See if we can find 9 here. Where are these all from? 9. No, this is 9. These are all 8. Yeah, this is where you get the cool cutscene where Squall and Renoa are dancing at the ball. When somebody sets off an explosion or something. I think. Yeah, it's been so long since I played 8. We're going back down here. Wait a minute, this is where we've done this. What's happening? So we actually did this quest without having the quest selected. Is that going to break something? Or is this just is this actually another one that's kind of in the same area? Genuinely worried here.
Should be a nice change of pace.
No, this is the same one. I really hope we don't have to do this again. It doesn't really make sense. A quick save. All the same recording session from the last 2 episodes. You guys are curious? I mean, I guess. But the thing is, we've done this, so... I mean, if I have to do it again, I can get to it pretty quick, I think. I really hope we don't have to do it again just because we don't have the quest selected. If it's something new, then it's something new, but if it's the same thing... Fight the eroder again. Kurt Loader. Don't do it to me, game. No, it's the same quest.
Wake up, please.
What?
She all dirty.
Yeah. I'm getting up.
Oh no.
Hey.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can't exit the game either, I don't think.
Kind of. Guess not.
Hey,
Sure
that bush.
is something.
I bet it's this way.
You know what's strange is we may have to actually do this in order to finish the quest, though. We'll try to do it real quick here. If you guys haven't seen this, you'll have to go back and watch the video. I think it's probably like 4 episodes prior.
I think it's alien. Yes.
And apparently that.
It's.
How does it know my?
You want
The hell's?
understood.
Whoa.
Well, apparently.
Still not getting it.
Then so.
I mean, if you actually skip everything, it should be pretty quick. What do you want to know? I want to know nothing.
You don't.
That's it for now.
I guess that's it. But I.
Don't worry.
I mean, we should be able to get to it pretty quick, though.
What's it saying?
It says.
Hold.
Well, we can't. And let's at least.
I'm slightly annoyed, though, to be honest with you guys.
It said this way.
Funny thing is, it was just like 2 days ago I did this quest.
Huh?
Oh.
Now, if this quest is still here after I finish it, just because I had it selected, then I'm the idiot, which is it's probably what's going to happen. Otherwise,
That way, huh?
I'm going to be kind of annoyed with the game. But I was going through the book, that's right.
Hey.
What happened?
If we skip all the dialogue, it'll be pretty quick here.
Hey.
That statue.
Hizo.
Can you?
You bet.
Well then.
Back up. Hey, wait up! Try this. You know, you're not the only one fighting here.
Actually taking quite a bit of damage here. If
Never mind.
you could help out, that'd be great. This is going worse than it did last time. I didn't have to use a potion last time. Yep, she jumps on top of us.
And you don't get in my way.
But we learned to work as a team.
Done and done.
What happens?
Wiped out.
You all right?
Yeah.
Well, you.
It's just.
It's actually a pretty short event if you skip everything.
Hey.
All the dialogue and stuff. It's 3 fights. A trade game
We're just.
and a phone fetching quest.
It's
Oh.
It said, "Let's go."
I'm already there.
It said.
It's so weird they don't let you quit the game either. Like, you can't go to the menu from here. Just kind of forced to do it. So I'm wrong about that. Looks like I'm kind of wrong about that. Good quit the title. We'll do it though, because I want to see if we get
What are
credit
they
for it
doing?
this time.
Come on.
And they steal my phone? Alright.
Hey.
Hold it.
Hold what?
I said, hold it. You get back here. You took something, didn't you?
Took something. Like what? Wait. Where's my phone?
And this little mini game will take a second here. This reminds me of the Mario 64 rabbit grabbing. Much easier though.
Ha! Got. Oh.
I don't think the XP was great for this one either. Not the 100k we got from from doing the Final Fantasy 14 quest. Oh, come on. Noctis, help us out. Oh, stop! I'm being trolled. It was much easier the first time.
Don't tell me.
So, he so.
Wait, wasn't there one more of them?
Yeah. So bummed we have to do this again. I mean, it's a fun little quest, but I was trying to make progress here. Which we may actually have to do it to clear out the quest log, which is, I don't have OCD, but that's kind of my OCD at
Why do
play.
you have to be? You always aren't you the one? Just stop.
Yeah,
From now on,
Sarah.
Right.
Maybe we're good then. Huh?
That's right.
Camera's mashing too.
The other Hiso, let
All the Hisos. Talk to the Hiso alien. On Ether. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Thanks. It has to fix.
Of course.
It's said to.
Got it.
Now I feel like this took about a half hour the first time I did it, and it seems like it's gonna take about a half hour this time too.
I can't help but wonder why in the world we were summoned here.
Beats me. Huh?
She kills it for us, basically. Not even basically, that's what
kidding?
happens there.
What about you?
Yeah.
Think.
Well, thanks.
This is the abridged
You
version
make
of the
the
quest, for those of you that
Well,
didn't see
then.
the long one.
Guess the Elder must be somewhere up ahead.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Have to warp through the walls here.
Not another one. Out of our way!
Can I go get her?
Okay.
Should see what happens if we just leave her there, but
This is getting old.
Hey, look over there.
Where? All right, with me.
Right.
Now.
skip this too? Nope.
We did it.
What about now?
Somehow.
Please, game, I've done this.
You did pretty good.
You weren't so bad yourself.
Maybe we don't make such a bad team after all.
Maybe.
No, please let me skip.
Elder shouldn't be far now. Come on,
Got it. Hey, do you think that could be him?
let's find out.
That's definitely him. Hiso.
You must be the Hiso El.
So you're
He says he.
right. Let's cut. You want us to?
Then it sounds.
Just leave.
Let's do this.
Right.
I'm counting on you.
All over it.
Feels like I'm doing less damage now than I was last time. I'm sure that's not the case, but
Looking good, Noctis.
You too.
Thanks.
oh come on.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
Pretty sure I blocked that. That's fine.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
We get him?
And that is that.
Nice job.
I actually don't think we get to keep the XP that we get from her either. It's just... There's actually no reason for us to do this now that I think about it. We're going to actually get nothing out of it.
Now, the eroded.
Except for hopefully removing it from the
Well,
quest log. But now that I think about it, if it takes us back to the main screen, it's probably not going to remove it from the... Yeah, this is pointless.
This place looks completely different.
That's for sure.
Although we did get to keep Sarah's sword, so maybe. Yeah, we can see.
Well, of course.
It's hard seeing.
So maybe it will remove it from the quest log.
With pleasure. They said.
Really?
Let's play this little trade game here. Which, can I remember what it was? Not really. Maybe this one? Verve WX, this guy? My elixir is... Oh. As you can see, I don't remember it at all. He gives us what? Mega Potion, which is this one? No. Nope. Mega Phoenix was this guy? The Blade of the Mystic has been unlocked, which we already unlocked. So, the weird part is we can't even access the menu here to equip it, so... Kind of silly.
Ready. Open up.
We may have just wasted 20 minutes, guys. I think we did. Oh. Yep, Hiso.
So tell me, are you really some kind of prince?
What gives you that idea?
The little ones were shouting all about it. Boy, they must have really done their research before summoning us here, huh?
Oh, the mistakes I've made.
Almost there.
Yeah,
But I feel like...
same.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a relatively short fight.
Okay, let's do this.
You bet.
Good start, wide side. Link.
Get up!
This power.
Looking good.
This wonderful power. It's beautiful.
Weird that she's aggroing her this time instead of me.
Go!
Got it.
Big mistake on her part.
My shadows continue to multiply.
One, all yours.
I'll finish it.
Get off! All yours.
I'll finish it. Away with you. All of you, be gone.
Yeah, she's almost phased here.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
She should phase right about now.
Come forth, my shadows. All this destruction, this
Any second now.
I'll finish it.
Maybe not. You remember, may have to take these out first.
There's no end to this.
I get sucked in here. That kind of hurt. There we go.
Is she dead?
You know she's not.
Not looking good. Stay sharp.
Can't let up now.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
No, missed her.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
That's pretty good. If you have magic, I probably just downer her.
All yours.
Take that. I'll finish it. I shall delete you.
Terra's yet to hit a single one of those in phase 2.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
No way she misses this one though.
Perfect world. It's all mine.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
I mean, she's kind of tough if we didn't have like a free hit, you know, every 8 seconds or so. She'd be a lot more difficult if we didn't have that.
Come on, Prompt. Oh, no, Sarah.
Huh? What? Me?
That's free damage right there. Unless Sarah misses, which she seems to do a lot. So close.
One.
And I'm contented to skip this. We're definitely skipping this. 2? Oh, F2. I'm hitting F2. What a dangus. So I thought that only took us about 30 minutes the first time we went through it without skipping stuff. That was probably like 22 minutes. Complete. Chosen girl, eroded world. Returning to title screen. Now my guess is we still have the quest in our quest log. Almost certain of it. Special gift from Twitch Prime. Final Fantasy 15 information, mod, credits, license, options, downloadable content. Just look at this real quick. Do we not have these? So do we have all those as well? Are there 3 episodes we have to do after this? Potentially 4? Let's see. 32-17-08. 32-17-25. This is the longest one. Almost guaranteed it's still going to be there. I'm going to be super sad about it too. Don't do me like that, game. Don't do me like that. Order for defeating foes and completing quests. Yeah. Survey says. Still in the log. Yeah. Complete waste of time. I'm sad. That's still broke. We could do this one, I guess. Yeah, let's do this Monster Hunter quest, and then I guess we actually will move on with the story here. Which we still have time to do it this episode. We didn't completely blow it there, though. The former territory of Penumbra. A little bit too quick there. Funny, you can usually fast travel to these. How much time? It's not that far. Waltz for the moon. Yep, it's the scene, the ballroom scene. I really did like Final Fantasy VIII quite a bit. That was a fun game. I can't remember necessarily the plot to Final Fantasy VIII though. We're being attacked by the Imperials. All the way down here.
Hey, Prompto! Stay on your feet!
Prompto on his feet?
No big deal. Right there! Onward. Yep.
Tissima, that was the name of the city. Sorcerers from the future wish to compress time.
With the temperature rising. Nice.
It was voted the 22nd best game of all time in 2006 by readers of the Japanese magazine Famitsu. Grossed 151 million its first day of release in Japan, and 50 million in the first 13 weeks in North America. It makes me sad that it's 3 times more popular in Japan. And if you think about it, right? So how many people are in Japan? People in Japan. 120 million. In the US, there is... How many people? US? 382. So there's 328. So it's not quite 30 times. Let's say for all intents and purposes, it's 3 times the population though. And yet the game made, so it's 6 times, Final Fantasy, you could say Final Fantasy is 6 times more popular in Japan than it is in the United States. At least when Final Fantasy VIII came out. Which is crazy. So let's look at, I'm curious what the sales are for this game versus
Get a load of this beautiful view. Yeah.
8.9 million.
Dream.
Just don't fall asleep on me.
It is the 4th best-selling Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy VII has 19.1 million copies sold. 14, 10.9 million. Final Fantasy X, 9.25. Final Fantasy 15, 8.9. Followed by 8, then 13. I'm curious as how it's sold in Japan versus the US. This is the fun part about driving here, is we can just kind of... Top Japanese game in chart selling 690,000 units.
It's here.
What? The boogeyman?
Our bounty. A rather formidable one at that. Up for the challenge, Noct?
Absolutely. This is the bounty we were coming to get.
Am I ever? Let's go.
Let's. But be ready for anything.
It was the second biggest launch for a game for the Final Fantasy series after, I think we're definitely going to want the Chocobo here. Second biggest release sales after Final Fantasy 13, which kind of makes sense, right?
Better keep up.
It sold 8.9 million copies as of October 2019, which is pretty good. It's not the 20 million that Final Fantasy VII has, though. I'm curious what the US sales versus the Japanese sales. Yeah, actually I was gonna say, am I gonna jump off here to get the
ride.
ore? For gold ore? Absolutely. Oh, it's a big one. I'm gonna play the copyright music, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. Freaking copyright music. We're going to Meager on him. Should have one more piece of magic on us.
Seafood would make you happy, especially something this big.
What it's gained in size will have lost in flavor.
That's what you're hung up about.
Oh, we had an a summon there, I thought. He's dead anyway.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait to try it.
creamy bisque. Oh, I love a good bisque. Can we get back to car? What was I gonna say?
Huh?
I think a summon was showing up there. Auto. West location. Might as well turn that in. Let's look at Japan. Can we just see Japan sales? It sold 1 million copies in Japan. Is that it?
So how about a breather?
It's kind of an older article. That's that's the second week when the game was sold. As well as domestic sales represent a new low. Its global sales are a new high, but its domestic sales are a new low. So it sold more worldwide, but less in the Japan.
Welcome to Old Lestalem.
That's a Medium article. Medium.
Job well done.
Tops to say, I don't know. It's a bunch of people trying to represent data different ways to fit their own narrative there.
On your way somewhere? Or dare I hope here is that somewhere?
Here is
Kenny
not
and I
that
look
somewhere.
forward to seeing you again.
Any crew.
Huh.
Any bro.
Thank you for shopping with us.
You have
Thank
nothing.
you very much.
I think we can actually progress the story here, guys. I think it's time. We can't do that because it's bugged right now, probably. Maybe we could check on it, but I think if we move the story forward, we'll check on it and see if that worked. Yeah, I think that's it. We might as well fast travel here. It sold 8 million copies worldwide. I want to, yeah, we know that. I want to see Japan sales versus US sales. That's from 2017. I don't think it did so well in Japan. I mean, I think it opened well, but it didn't. It wasn't as popular as some of the other games, but globally, it's one of the better ones.
I've got a bad feeling, Noct. Could we wait until morning?
Guess I don't have a choice, do I?
What can I do for you?
What can I? Oh, we're definitely buying this. Airflow compensator. Improve aerodynamic force and drastically improve fuel efficiency.
Thank you kindly.
Increases fuel capacity. Heck yeah. Expert color samples. We just have Gil burn a hole in our pocket here. Sweet.
Thank you.
No, thank you. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go to Hammerhead. Put these new things on here. And stay the night just to get it dark out. $2020. I guess, you know what? To be honest with you, it's kind of silly to think about it as US and Japan sales, right? It really just doesn't matter. I mean, they're a global company, so it's not like... And globally, it's the fourth.
Great range of wares here.
I don't know when
Paradise
this
for a technophile like you.
Tweaktown article was written, but as of the writing of that, it was the fourth most popular, right behind Final Fantasy X, which is probably surpassed at this point.
Sounds reasonable enough.
If the Tweaktown article is older than a year.
Are you joining us?
Could potentially be the second most popular, too.
It could crash right here.
2020. No, that was as of December 23rd, 2019. So, yeah, 8.9 million copies. Fourth most popular. With maybe the assumption that it wasn't
Perfect timing.
as popular in Japan as some of the other ones. Pretty good. Yeah, so those are actually probably what I would say are my favorite ones. 7 at the top. 14 I haven't played, but I bet I would really enjoy it. I probably really love to play that game, actually. I don't know why I'm not playing it, to be honest. I don't really want to play the MMO. I think that's why. Final Fantasy X, which I love. 15, it's pretty good. 8 and 13. Yeah. And while I'm not a huge fan of 13,
Hey.
actually I would put 9 above 13, but I could see why 13 was significantly more popular. And it probably is maybe not a better story, but a better game. Well, actually, no. I don't know. I don't disagree with it being the 6th best-selling game. Final Fantasy game. See, can we see the rest of them? Can we see all the numbers? Yes, we have all this DLC except for the Ard expansion, which we may get. I think it's like $5. Let's look at Final Fantasy sales number by game. I don't know why I find this stuff interesting.
So how about a breather?
I want to see the number of copies. Let's see. How much money was made.
Ready to roll?
Let's do it. Once you perceive being able to return for some time. Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Morning. Who's
Right
ready
with
to kick
Iris
some
to
ass?
Cape Came. Came? .18 miles. Well, I guess we're back to Googling. We cruise around. Fine.
Looking at the regalia really reminds me of home.
It sure doesn't look like
So the
any of
remake-
cars you see around here.
And it's a lot roomier, too.
Sold
I
3.5
can't
million
imagine trying
copies.
to cram 5 people, including Gladdy, into one of those things. Have you ever ridden in one?
Can't say we have.
There was barely enough room for our luggage. Thank goodness you guys could give me a lift.
Think the others made it to Kayam all right?
I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
See, they've sold 3.5 million copies for the remake. But if you look how much the original sold, which has been out for a long time, right? Plenty of people have time to buy it. Sold 9.8 million copies, so 3 times as many. I don't know.
Whoa,
It's definitely a
check it
success
out.
for them.
See
3.5
that?
million copies.
That's the Rock of Ravito. I'm like 90% sure.
Not 100.
You almost know your stuff.
Oh, thanks
Yeah,
to
that is the rock.
Jared.
We've been there, Iris. I've been up in there. My question is, how much did Sony pay Square for Final Fantasy VII remake?
Thank you for driving, Ignis.
Exclusive.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
And so can I.
It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
Last till
Wow,
April
are
of
they that
2021.
Not bad at all, right?
Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
So because the game had a delay to it, basically says exclusive rights till 2021 April. How much did they
Sure
pay
you
them?
don't need a
though?
break.
I'm okay.
You are sandwiched in back there.
Have Prompto suffer instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
Again, I don't blame Square for taking the money, but
I got some bad news, guys.
Oh, great. Another floating fortress.
Let's pull over.
Knocked.
paid a pretty
Relax.
penny, but how
Got
much of a
this.
penny? I don't know if that's public information or not. It should be. What is happening on the screen here? I look up and then there's a big Stingray ship flying in the background there. I'll leave that alone. So I paid him a lot of money, for sure. For exclusive rates.
Taking matters into hand?
Delivering justice for Jared.
And for Talcott, too.
Iris, I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
Could they have sold enough copies to cover Sony's cost? Probably. But, you know,
Careful,
it's...
Noct. Only fools rush in.
They probably
I
get...
suggest we review our intelligence and devise a plan.
Infiltrate Fort Valerie. They probably could have sold enough copies to meet that need, or the money that Sony paid, but why take that risk, right?
Oh, back so soon? Need a breather?
No. Can I drive up there? I must be able to. Yeah, it's just like a free, it's being able to make the game without assuming as much risk. I don't blame them for doing it. And I don't blame Sony for doing it either.
Leave no plot of land unconquered.
Those aren't conquering numbers.
Likely building a supply line it would behoove us to cut.
However, and I can't remember if I paid $60 for this game when it came out. I think I did.
Oh, looks the same as before.
I think I did.
Looks can be deceiving.
We beat them once. They won't make it easy this time.
You guys
And neither
can't
will
expect
we.
people to pay $60 for a game that's a year old just because you port it to the PC. You want people to pay $60 for it, you should probably release it at the same time.
You think Iris is doing all right?
That's gonna fall on
She
deaf
is
ears,
all
and I know they don't care.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine.
Actually, I don't think I did pay full price for this. I think I waited. Maybe I'll jump out here.
Everybody out.
Iris isn't exactly a bring-em-on backstreet brawler, is she?
I think they
She's
wanted
tough,
60 when
but
it
I'd
came
feel
out,
better if we
and I
got
think I
this
paid
over with
30
and
for
got
it
back on the road.
when it was on sale.
Let's Magitech.
I don't know. It actually works out fine for me. I get to buy games cheaper by waiting, and I don't have to feel bad about it either because they took an exclusive deal to not let me be able to play it. So whatever. That's the gaming industry, as far as I know it. Anyway.
We'll meet
I
again.
mean, they're all just businesses, right? At the end of the day. I know the creative people that work there probably don't like looking at it that way, but the people investing the money to pay their salaries while they make something are definitely looking at it that way. How do we get up here? Very carefully. I'm not even sure what we're doing here, to be honest. Surveying some fort.
Nice here.
Indeed.
How bad did we screw up walking up here? Was I supposed to crawl through that tunnel there? Or am I just supposed to walk up this way?
Thanks for the ride.
Nice riding with
Got a
you.
big old iron giant? Big old mech. How do I get in? Right through the gate? We could fight the Big Mac or just walk this way. I'm excited about opening up the rest of the map and going to get the faster car. I should have done this a while ago. I think we had till chapter 8 before it got linear, so we could have done a little bit more.
Thing I need now.
These guys didn't even know what hit them there. Feel bad for you, son. Can we do it?
So, what's our plan?
Find the base commander and take him into custody. Targeting metal men will yield little in the way of reconnaissance, but bones bend easily. We'll split into 2 groups of 2. Prompto and Gladio will generate a diversion.
Oh yeah, making a scene's what I do best.
Noct, are you prepared?
Yep,
Operation
absolutely.
To Catch a Commander is go.
Hope we get a summon from this too. Cool looking scene. Fort Valerie casts an imposing shadow over the Lucian countryside, making it an ideal target for Noctis and company as they blah 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 blah.
The insolence of that up-jumped mercenary. And there is still no word. This cannot be borne. Such behavior besmirches his Radiance's good name.
That's our target. Let's follow him.
Track
Seize him on my
Calico.
signal. Stay hidden till then.
Stay in till then. I just go ham.
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me.
Change view. We could play this way for a minute. This is not terrible, actually.
Who
Like
goes
this.
there?
Oh,
There's
just
a
kidding.
time to fight and a time to flee. This is the latter.
Did we just fail? Failed. Maybe first person not the best move there. I'm blaming it all on first person view. Alright, come on guys. Do I need to, yeah, I probably need to warp point up. Yeah. Who's actually spotted us?
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me.
I'm not sure who spotted us there.
Who goes there?
There's a time to fight. And
So
a
we
time
have to
flee.
warp.
This is the latter.
I have no idea who's spotting us, but it's getting pretty annoying. Alright. Take 2. Times 1. Plus 1. Times 2 plus 1. You guys know math. Alright.
Who goes there?
Who's
There's a time to fight.
I mean,
and a time
who?
to flee. This is the latter.
This is gonna be one of those quests that takes us like an hour to finish. Because there's one specific way you have to do it. Maybe we have to wait till Calico passes this point, and then... Oh, there's the Imperial Trooper there, but... Let me go up here and... Oh, there's 2 of them. Crap. I could teleport way down there.
I'm no man's fool. He sent
That's for a warp
Highwind to
kill.
watch me.
That works. Another warp kill. I think there's one more guy up here. Take this guy down.
It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind behind the Magitech movement.
I suppose. Warp kill. No, we don't want to do that. But we are going to have to get through this gate here somehow. Just probably going to be warp kills.
I may have acted in haste with that impudent steward back in Lestalem, but my mission remains clear. And I'll be damned if that mercenary gets her grubby hands on the prince before Calico also.
I think we did that right. And we're literally walking right behind him right now. There's a guy that could have spotted me almost instantly. Take him out. One more gate to go through, I think. Got Calico. Isn't this the same gate we came up? I'm not sure anymore. It's probably not, but it kind of feels like it.
I'll give Highwind one last chance to respond. Stand guard here. If the Commodore arrives, send her through.
Okay, so those two are standing guard. Maybe we can just go through the fence, though? Are we getting them isolated? I mean, it seems like the perfect time to,
Now's your chance, Noct.
yeah.
Close in from behind. And remember, we need him alive.
Don't worry.
Who was this guy again?
You're in fine form. Keep it up. Looks like they've set to work.
Uh-oh.
Escort him off the base. You regroup with the others.
Guess it's time to let loose.
Regroup with your friends, okay. I mean, this stuff has no contest, right?
Over here.
Kidding me? Want some?
I mean, it's already almost dead.
Hello, Mr. Nice Guy.
Mercy.
Is that Prompto? Whoa!
Alright, you ready to blow this place sky high?
Is that gonna blow?
Glad to see you lot were successful.
Does that mean you weren't?
I placed our captive into the hunter's custody, but I've just been informed he's fled. He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
Alright, it wasn't too bad. Did we really finish that though? Stoppable stabilizer. Push these cones around a little bit. Unite with Iris, alright. 100 feet this way? Uh-oh.
Hey, pretty boy.
Arenia Highwind?
See what you can do.
Aranea Highwind?
Let's see what you can do.
Oh, you don't stand a chance. Miss Highwind. Should have trained hard a little harder. Could hit her with the Prompto Star Shell. Aranea. Yeah, probably Aranea. Nah. Yeah, it even. I mean, I'm embarrassed for everyone here.
Is it that time already?
What time?
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours.
Oh, you better
I
run.
could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me.
Uh-huh.
We should play again sometime, pretty boy.
Now you better go train. That was bad.
Who the hell was she?
Bulletproof suit.
I'm still worried about Iris.
I imagine she's fine.
But we shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yeah, so we were doing. We got randomly jumped by Aranea. Highwind. Stormwind? Stormwind. Highwind? I think it was Highwind. Okay.
You're back.
We should end chapter 6 here.
Oh yeah.
All in a day's work.
That was embarrassing.
Mind if I hang in your guys' room for a bit?
Did we level up? Yeah, the other part of the group
That's
did.
what I call a good shot.
The suit's just. Oh, that's a good one there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Not
Yeah,
a bad
it's not
shot if
bad.
I do say so myself.
Not
It's
bad.
pretty good.
It's great.
It's okay. Iris, let's not get crazy.
Hey,
Okay,
yes.
well. Head for Cape Game once more. Really? Well, guys, I think that's good to do for this episode. If you like the videos, usual drop us a like. You want to see more from me, the unusual Maw, you guys know what to do. We'll see you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy 15. Until then, take care of yourselves. The giant King of the Crow back there. Alright guys, see you next time.